my name is Saksham Dikshit and this is my channel Pentest Diaries. So today I'll make another video on the same series of Crypto Zombie, and in this video I'll try to cover lesson 1 chapter 5. So in this chapter I'll try to cover the structs. This is a interesting concept where we just try to get to understand if we tackle a complex data type, how exactly we can tackle that. So at the time when we are dealing with a complex data type, we can use a structs. So we'll just see that how exactly is it, the whole description, whole details about it, how exactly it will work. I have already prepared the video on it in my Solidity series. You can go through it. A small description about it I will give it over here itself, and as our task is just to fulfill the required key, like whatever the challenge is provided to us itself, we just try to make the code accordingly and try to pass the challenge. That's our ultimate motive in this video. I'm not explaining the whole concept behind the struct itself. If you want to understand the whole concept behind it, you can go through that video which I have already I put it in that series of Solidity programming. You can go through it, and if you want to practice it, you can directly stay over here itself. If you're not aware about the structs, definitely go through that video first, then come back to this video, and then you can able to solve this very well. Okay, so I'll just give it a little bit idea about it. If you have already aware about it, if you have gone through that video earlier and still not able to recall it, this is the right video for it. I'll just try my best to make you understand with that, and then we can try to solve this challenge. Okay, so what exactly is it? So definitely sometimes you need to deal with a complex data type. Then in that case we have to use a structs. There is a syntax for it where we have to define, so we have to give it a syntax as a struct. Then we have to give it a name of the struct itself. Then we have to define these variables, and these variables call it as a property. So make sure whenever we're talking about the struct, always whatever the variable you are defining inside of the struct itself, it calling as a properties. We'll just see in the later phase itself when we have to solve the challenge. At that time it will call this as a properties. Going further with that, structs allow you to create more complicated data types that have multiple properties. That was one of the thing. And note that we just introduced a new type. Strings are used for arbitrary length UTF-8 data. So take example as an example itself, a string, then we have to give the name of the variable, then whatever the value we wanted, like over here itself we have defining a hello world. Going further with that, this is all about the description about it. I'm not giving a more description about it. If you want it, then definitely you have to visit to the lecture in the Solidity series. Going further with that, this is the actual statement for the challenge, and we have to make the code accordingly. So what exactly is it? In our app, we are going to want to create some zombies, and zombies will have a multiple properties. That's clear about it. So this is a perfect use case for a struct. That's clear about it. Now what is the first instruction? So first instruction is create a struct named zombies. So this is the first thing which you have to make it. Then we'll go to the next one. So let me type structs is a instruction, then we have to give it the name of it as a zombie. Let me put the curly braces. This is the first one is completed. Now we'll go to the next one, where inside of the struct, the zombie instruct, we have two properties. One is a name variable and the other one is a DNA. And in case of name, the name is a string, and in case of DNA, this is an unsigned integer. So what we have to do, we simply have to define a string space, then I have to mention name. Now I'll go to the next line, then I have to define unsigned integer, then I have to mention DNA, and that's it. So this is the first instruction which is fulfilled, and this is all about the properties which we have discussed about as per the instructions. Let me click on check answer, and this will be done. So I hope you are able to understand the whole concept behind it, and these are the way by which you're trying to solve that. I will give it an idea about it. Like you might be having a thought, like if you are already aware about the Solidity and you are in an advanced phase itself, so definitely this will quite a boring for you as it's going step by step. But I just wanted that to make a base from scratch, not going to the expert level directly. Like definitely a couple of guys from a beginners level are seeing these videos, so I do not want everyone be on an expert level in the initial phase itself. So we'll just go step by step, so that at the time when we are solving a complex problem, at least we have a base appropriately. Like we can't write the 1,000 lines code in one go as a beginner. Okay, so definitely we have to build the base and then we'll go for it. So we'll right now in lesson 1 itself, when we go into the lesson 2, 3, the complexity will be increased, and definitely we have to make a more instructions will be provided to us in a single challenge. We have to solve that. Okay, so wait for a time and definitely we'll try our best to make that code. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel. You can provide your feedback in the comment section of this video, and even if you want to connect with me, I'll provide my LinkedIn profile link in the comment section of this video. Thank you so much once again. Take care. Bye bye.